In today's video, we conclude the Edwin Murray arc, to where we finally find the truth about Jackie. What hidden secrets will be uncovered? And will this change my relationship with Jackie forever? Find out it in today's video. All these answers and more. Make sure to like and subscribe so we know that you like this style of content. Woo! What is this place? I think I followed the right address. I think I did. I thought I followed the directions to a T, but I don't really know what's going on here.
And you probably won't ever know what's going on here, boy.
Who are you?
I think you know exactly who I am, considering you followed my trail.
You're him, Jackie's creator.
So that's
Edwin,
what they call it now, Jackie. Actually has
Edwin
a name.
Murray.
Interesting. Yes, I am who you declare me to be. I am Edwin Murray. Now the real question is why Freddy Fazbear is in my place.
Well, Mr. Murray, I had so many questions about Jackie, about your role that you had in the company, everything.
If you want to call that thing Jackie, feel free.
Well,
It's not Jackie to me. It's the mimic.
Well, it's kind of hard to call it the mimic since there's so many of them running around.
So it seems like more were created.
Yeah, I mean, I had to deal with one not too long ago that was just hellbent on making my life hell.
No, that's what most of them come out to be. Beings created from Satan's spawn. They're not good creatures.
You create them?
I created the one that you're talking to me about.
So, what does that mean then?
It means that you're in a lot of trouble. Don't even think of coming up here.
What? Is this your warehouse?
I don't trust your kind. Not since
Animatronics?
everything has happened.
What happened exactly? I know nothing. Everything about Jackie's history, past, is like blacklisted on all the Fazbear servers.
And for good reason. That creature, that robot, you call it. It's nothing but a death trap. It'll kill you and everything around you if you let it stick around a little bit longer.
Look, maybe if you just speak to Jackie, maybe you two can talk it out. I mean,
do
Jackie
not want to talk to that creature at all. Considering the
Jackie wanted
past, I don't think it'd be a good idea.
Well, Jackie wanted to speak to you, that's for sure. They are excited. They're outside, like looking for at one of the other addresses.
Well, you can give Jackie a note for me then. Tell it that if it ever decides to come near me again, I'll make sure to shut it down permanently.
But why though? What did Jackie do that would facilitate such hatred?
Well, let's see. I'm sure you've looked into my history. I'm sure Jackie, knowing that loudmouth of an animatronic, probably spewed a few things about me. So what information do you actually know, Fazbear?
That you were contracted by Fazbear Entertainment to create a substitute endoskeleton that could mimic the other animatronics well enough that if any of us got damaged or hurt, we would be able to take the necessary work time off and to get repaired long enough that your endoskeleton would be able to come in and basically replace us until we were able to come back.
Good, that's a good answer. Now what else do you know?
Not much is said after that. Afterwards, it said that after the project was completed, that there was an incident, you left the company, and everything after that is just blacklisted. I can't find any more information. The only file that exists on your personal files, is completely locked, encrypted. None of my admin files codes work on it.
I wonder if William or Henry set it up that way, or maybe even someone else in that hellspawn of a company.
I don't think William knew, because when I spoke to him, he acted like he barely remembered you.
Makes sense. Contractors come and go. So it makes sense that he wouldn't remember me. But I remember him very well. So let's be honest here, Fazbear. Let's think about this in a adult manner. You know what's been told. You don't know the rest of the history that goes on with this mimic, with this Jackie. All you know is that this animatronic is with you right now. You don't know the deep-rooted evil that's inside that creature.
No, I think I did meet it for a moment. There was an incident where Jackie lost control of themselves and some kind of other presence within their mind took control and tried to break me, snap me in two.
Well, that wouldn't be the first time that side has come out. Might be my fault. Might be coding programs going wrong. Could be a lot of things.
Well, Jackie does have a saying that they like to say.
And what's that?
They want to break children like a Kit Kat bar.
That might be from my son.
What happened to your son?
Well, you see, the mimic, originally designed to mimic you guys, you robots, you creatures. He wasn't supposed to know how to mimic people, but the mimic was originally designed to also help and take care of my son. Look after him.
Babysitter?
In a sense.
A nanny bot?
But as time went on, the mimic's coding got a bit weird, started copying people, started copying my son. And when I lost my son in a car accident, the mimic continued to mimic my son.
Wait, your son got into a car accident?
My kid died a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
I don't need your pity.
It's from one father to another. I'm sorry.
The mimic decided to continue to mimic the actions of my son. Long after he passed, I couldn't stare at it any longer. It drove me mad. I remembered beating that piece of junk multiple times, and then I threw it away.
To get it to stop?
The mimic really liked David.
So then you just abandoned it afterwards, didn't you?
You might say abandoned, I say I got rid of it. Because
and
after...
then Fazbear found it.
Well, after David died, and after the beatings I gave to that piece of junk, it got a lot more different than I remembered it being. Went from this friendly, nice creature, willing to mimic anything for fun, to going on violent pages occasionally.
Because of you. It would be nice and kind all of a sudden, but then have these violent, angry outbursts, like you did. It must have viewed you as this kind, loving father, and then all of a sudden, these violent outbursts. They must have been copying more than just your son. They were copying you.
Keep in mind the company that has complete control over the mimic, Fazbear Entertainment, not known for being the nicest behind closed doors.
Don't I know it?
So I'm very sure that the mimic picked up a lot of traits while it was in storage. Probably a lot of traits that it shouldn't have.
Well, it has a hatred for fire extinguishers.
So, if it hates fire extinguishers, just think of what else it could hate. Minuscule items, children, animals, could kill a lot of people, but your company won't do anything to stop it.
Maybe that's why they stuck it with me. I can deal with Jackie, if need be.
Yes, but for how long can you deal?
As long as I need to. Maybe to get rid of its violent side, maybe you two need to talk. Talk it through, figure things out. At the end of the day, you're its creator, like a parent to it.
Mr. Fazbear, I'll tell you right now. You're a father, correct?
Yeah, I have a little girl.
You have a loving wife?
Yeah?
What if the mimic took it all from you in a matter of seconds? What will you do then? You can keep dealing with it, but eventually you're not going to be able to deal with it. I'd cut my ties now if I were you, because I am not going to talk, and that is final.
I can't. The mimic, I see them scared and hurt underneath all that, under all they say. They're afraid of being put back into storage. They fear being alone in the darkness. They don't want to be hurt again. I don't think I can rightfully put them back in that.
Maybe you can't. But once it starts killing people, I think Fazbear Entertainment will have no choice but to put it back where it belongs.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen then.
You keep saying that, and I'll keep track of the news and we'll see what happens. But for now, I think you've overstayed your welcome.
Jackie's gonna ask what I found in here.
Well, then I guess that'll be up to you to decide what you say.
I'll leave you be, but you should consider my words though.
As you could you should consider mine.
Light can dispel darkness. But creating more darkness with hatred only spreads it further.
Leave.
Charging up my battery, feeling good. Oh!
Hey, Jackie.
What's up? Don't mind me, I'm just charging. I was starting to lose power, and instead of passing out in someone's yard, I decided I should probably head home.
That's actually a smart thing to do. You're actually learning to be smarter in your actions.
Thank you. So, how'd it go? Did you find anything?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I found a couple clues though, so maybe we could follow those up.
Yay! Okay, cool. I was hoping we could find maybe something, maybe like, like a detective, like the foot in the dirt, or like, leaving. Well, actually, no, couldn't leave blood for the crime scene because then that'd be bad.
Hey, Jackie.
Yes.
Do you have any memories of before you were in the storage place with this Edwin Murray and any possible children he may have had?
Yeah. So he had a son, and we used to hang out all the time. All the time.
And what happened?
I think he died. I'm pretty sure he died.
Do you remember how?
No. I don't think so. I remember him being very broken, though. Or at least that's what Edwin said.
So...
I thought he was sick.
No, he was not sick.
That's sad.
So, do you remember anything that happened after that?
I remember Edwin be feeling very sad.
Nothing after that, though?
No, everything else is kind of a blur. And then I was kind of in storage. I think me and Edwin got into a fight. But I don't remember what about. And then I remember just being in storage for a really long time.
You know
That's all I've got.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it is, Jackie. I'm sure when we find Edwin, we'll connect all the pieces for you. So you know...
Yay!
So you know everything.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Oh! Sorry, I had to pull myself out of the battery, You know those plugs in the walls?
Yeah.
Tangled.
Yeah, I know. At least you don't have that issue where you have to hold the charging cable at a certain angle in order to charge.
Oh, I know, it'd be horrible!
Well...
Oh. Well, I really appreciate you looking into this. I hope we can find him soon. It'd be nice to meet my dad again.
Oh, do you see him as your dad?
Yeah, well, in my mind, I see him as my dad. He created me. So I see it that way.
I see.
It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to find him. We're gonna find him. For sure. We're gonna find him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we will. Hey, Jackie.
What?
You know
What's
what?
up?
I know we just came back and everything, but why don't we do stuff you want to do today? You know that clown museum that we passed on the way to some of those places?
Yes.
I know we said we didn't have time, but we can go over
We
there.
can go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm so down. Going to the museum, clown museum.
Alright, get into the invisible boatmobile. Come on.
How do I get in?
Just don't sit on the clutch and you're good.
How do I know where the clutch is?
You'll know it when you sit in it.
I'm scared.
So was Funtime.
Oh, okay.
You're sitting on the clutch.
Yeah, I figured that was what I felt.
Do you want to get off the clutch?
Whatever.